You're watching Let's with Ayuma.
Hey, I'm Ayuma Michelle and welcome to Let's with Ayuma. This is an online safe space that I started to empower progressive women from all around the world, just like you and I, to thrive with purpose. Okay? Today, I'll be talking to you about how to mature into your dreams. Yes, how we can all mature into our dreams. But before we go anywhere else, you know what time it is, sis? Please, if you've been watching my content so far, right, for quite some time, and you're yet to subscribe, that beautiful red button over there, the subscribe button, please, it obviously means you're enjoying my content. So let's become family. Please go ahead and subscribe, okay? And if you're new to this channel, welcome. Please watch this video and watch another one. And if you dig it, please do subscribe, okay? And of course, if you enjoy this content, please share it with another woman in your life who you know will be empowered by this content, right? So that as you're growing, the women around you are also growing, okay? Awesome. So let's get back to today's video. Today, I'll be talking to you about how to mature into your dreams. Yes, we need to mature into our dreams, right? So, and before we go any further, I will let you know, I'll ask you the following questions, okay? Are you struggling to get some stuff done? Are you currently struggling to get some stuff done, okay, to get you to your dream? And also, are you feeling stagnant, or are you feeling stuck in an area of your life which you desire to grow and to be really great at, right? And obviously in accordance to your dream, in alignment with your dream, okay? So if this is a yes, or maybe it could be another reason, please, then this video is for you, okay? And first of all, I just want to say thank you to all the people who've given me so much love for my content so far. I know the last video, many of you really felt seen and you reached out to me and you told me that it's a video that you never knew you needed. You also feel seen and not alone because you realize, wow, even researchers and coaches are saying that, yeah, many people are in fatigue and stuff, are experiencing fatigue and stuff. Yeah, you're not alone. And this is why I create this content, so that you know you're not alone, but also so that you just don't get stuck in those feelings. I empower you with tools and things that you can do something about it to push yourself forward so that you just don't remain in a place of stagnancy. Okay, so thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I need that kind of feedback so that I know that, wow, also you guys are receiving what I'm sharing with you. I'm not just here having conversations by myself. Okay, so thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. And with no further ado, story time. So I recently read a certain piece of a story, right? It's by somebody who was sharing a story, and I read it. It was part of my devotionals, right? So I read this story and I want to gift to you with this story because I think it'll really give context to today's topic, okay? So this guy wrote, if my young son asked me if he could drive a brand new Ferrari, I wouldn't grant that request. Okay, so if the young son wanted to drive a brand new Ferrari, he wouldn't grant that request. Let's find out why. He says there is so little experience on his part to go with so much power, and his maturity doesn't match the privilege. I mean, sis, did you hear those gems that have just been dropped in that story? You know, in those two last sentences, did you hear those gems? I feel like I should collect offering at this point for this amazing message. You know, like, he said two very powerful things. He said there is so little experience on his part to go with so much power. The power of having such a very expensive and powerful machine, right? You don't even need to explain what, you just say the word Ferrari. You already know this is a powerful machine. But what is lacking on his son's part is experience to handle such a powerful machine and to have the power of ownership of a Ferrari. And then his maturity doesn't match the privilege. His maturity as a boy, as a young boy, right, doesn't match the privilege of owning or driving or earning the right to have a Ferrari. And I ask you the same questions. Can you handle the power you're really asking for in this dream that you have? What is your dream, right? Is your dream to be a homeowner? Is your dream to be a billionaire? Is your dream to have a loving, fruitful, beautiful, healthy relationship or marriage, or to be a mother, right? Is your dream to build a successful 7-figure, 8-figure, business? Can you handle the power that you're asking for? If that dream was to literally come knocking at your door right now, do you have the power to handle it? Right? So for example, if you get $1 billion today, that is power that only 1% people in the world have. Even less than 1% of people in the world have. Can you handle it? Can you really handle it? Right? Can we handle the things we are asking for? Can we handle the things we are dreaming of? Can we handle the things we are even working towards? Right? Now this is the pragmatic part of manifesting your dreams. It just doesn't happen. There's preparation, there's maturity that comes with it, right? Or 2, do you have the maturity to match the privilege you're asking for, right? If you meet the man of your dreams today, you meet the man of your dreams, the one who has all of those qualities that you desire. It is a privilege of love, a healthy, mature love that you desire. Hopefully, you do desire a healthy, mature love, right? Can you handle the love that this man will give you? Can you handle the maturity that comes with building a healthy relationship? The maturity and the responsibility of building and sustaining such a relationship, right? Can you handle the responsibility that comes with the endurance of sustaining a healthy relationship? Okay? I don't know why I feel this thing is a bit tilted. My apologies if it's been tilted all along. Yeah, or is it now tilted? Did I just move it? Okay, I was just saying a very deep point, but we need to see each other at the same level, right? Like, just ask yourself that question, So, for example, in my previous video, I shared that what I am learning through therapy is that I'm actually scared of love. So, in order for me, and yet I'm the very same person who desires a beautiful, healthy, thriving, adventurous, godly marriage, right? But in order for me to get there, and here is where I'm at, clearly there needs to be work and some kind of maturity and experience before I get there, right? That's why I'm in therapy, so that I'm no longer afraid, so that I'm no longer scared, right? So it looks the same. It looks the same with your finances. It looks the same with if you want to be a homeowner. It looks the same if you want to have a healthy, fit body, right? It looks the same if you want to be in a space of abundance, of emotional maturity, no longer being scared or something. It looks the same if you want your bank account to look a certain way, to earn more. It looks the same if you want your business to be successful and thriving. You're not just a startup. You're not just a business that's growing, but you have a business that's scaling, that you have different operating different offices. You want to have, to hire more people, to empower more people, to uplift more families, but you also want to grow in your success and impact and influence in your area of expertise, right? If you want to be there, you need to work your way backwards and ask yourself and be very honest and say that, okay, this is where I'm at. and if this is where I'm at, and this is where and that is where I want to go, what is the in between? Let me share with you another beautiful gift I came across. I was watching this video by Steve Harvey, and he said that he did some research, and part of this research says that it is impossible to think about something you can't do. It is impossible to think about something that's impossible. And he says that this is actually proven by people who do, like brain research and stuff like that. It is impossible to think of something that can't be done. So what does this mean? I have an amazing mentor. Like, one of my role models is Mo Abudu. She is the top executive CEO founder of Ebony Life TV. I call her the Oprah of Africa. She's a beautiful Nigerian woman, an entrepreneur. And oh my goodness, that woman is a boss. So what she says, she loves this quote where she likes saying, if you think it, you can do it. It's actually an affirmation. If you think it, you can do it. So something beautiful I want to share with you today is that the fact that you've thought of yourself as the beholder of the dream that you do have, the fact that you've thought of yourself as the beholder of such a successful business, the fact that you've thought of yourself as the beholder and builder of such a beautiful, successful relationship, the fact that you've thought of yourself as somebody who's able to be healed, in a space of healing, the fact that you've thought of yourself, what is your dream? The fact that you've thought of yourself as the beholder of X dream or Y dream, please know that it is very much possible. Your brain is impossible, is not able to think of something that is impossible. That is something powerful. So indeed, what Mo Abudu says is true, that if you think it, you then can do it. And so if you've thought of your dream, it means it's possible. The dream is possible. All you need to do is action it. And so that's why today I was thinking about gifting you ladies with something very practical you can begin to work on. And this is March, and we still have a couple of months to go. So you can give yourself, what can I work on for the rest of the months remaining this year to get me closer to that dream bearer that I know I can be, because your brain has already confirmed that you've thought about it, therefore it can be. So work your way backwards. In 2022, what can I prioritize to work on? For me, for example, my emotional health is very important. So I need to work on equipping myself, my emotional health, so that I can be in a space of abundance emotionally, mentally, and so that I can mature in this particular area if I want to welcome this abundance into my life, so that I can be that dream bearer. The dream bearer that I am is in a healthy, functioning, beautiful marriage, godly marriage that is thriving, that is adventurous, that is a purpose partnership, that is beautiful, built on friendship. That's what I desire. But how is that supposed to happen if I'm scared of receiving love, and of being loved? So I need to be in a space where I no longer feel scared because of past trauma or past stuff, but that I am opening myself up for more, right? With regards to finances, I'm going through business coaching by an amazing guy who's a top executive guy who prefers to stay quiet. I don't know why I always attract introverts. Even if it's my friends, most of my friends are introverts, even my coaches are now introverts. It's quite interesting, but maybe because it balances out. And this guy has really been challenging me to think abundantly about finances. So the reason why even last year was one of my best years ever in terms of my business, it's because I was working with somebody who was challenging some of my money wounds and some of my financial default, so that my business can accelerate and become better and earn more, and so that I can open up a new revenue stream, which I ended up doing, right? So we need to build that maturity. We need to know that yes, this is where I'm at and this is where I need to be, but there's some work that needs to be done in between. So right now I'll take you through a beautiful exercise which you can actually practice Immediately, you can start practicing. It's something that I've actually been working on, and I realized that even though last year I came up with some of the goals that I do have for 2022, I'm now realizing this approach is way better. This approach is way better, right? So they're the goals that you have for the year, right? And then there are your dreams, which are more long-term, right? But then this activity helps you become more pragmatic. It's not just about achieving the goal. But so grab your pen, paper, whatever it is. This is what I need you to do. Between now and the person who is living in the dream, like it's a reality. You're not just thinking about it. You're not just feeling it. You're not working towards it. Think of yourself in a state where this dream has happened. It is now a reality. I am earning this amount of money. I am living in this house. I am traveling. I am on this I'm at this destination that I've always wanted to travel to. I'm in this marriage. I am holding the child that I've always wanted to hold. Whatever that is, I'm in a space, I am healed. Whatever that dream is, imagine yourself in that actual state. And then look back at the person you are right now, right? And ask yourself, between now, the person that I am, and the person that I used to be, who is the person you are now, right? Who did I need to be? Who did I need to be? And number 2, what did I do to get here? Right? Because you're thinking from a space of abundance. So if you're this person who is running a 7-figure, a 7-figure or 8-figure, what is it called? Revenue in terms of dollars even for your business. If you're this person who has 200 employees, you have 10 regional offices, across your continent, across the continent you're in. This person who's running this business, who did this person need to be? And what you're looking for is behavior. If you're looking at behavior, think of it as maturity. Which behavior did you need to mature into? Did you need to become more disciplined? Did you need to become more consistent? Did you need to become more, more confident? So that you go actually pitch. Did you, or is it an issue of capacity? Did you need to build your capacity? Remember the Ferrari and experience? Did you need to build your capacity in terms of, did you actually need to get a coach to work with? Did you need to become more knowledgeable in something? Did you need to just get some experience? Do this a couple of times and over and over and over again until it becomes your default. Did you need to build new habits, new healthy, successful habits that then become your default? Did you need to change something? Did you need to change your diet? Did you need to start working out? Or did you need to consult with an actual fitness expert to realize that, by the way, the fitness routine that you've been doing all along was not sustainable, or it was not in alignment with your body type, right? What is it? Is it an issue of maturity, or is it an issue of capacity? Remember the Ferrari. This guy, no matter how much money he earns, no matter how much he loves his son, he said that he wouldn't give his son that Ferrari because he lacked the experience to handle that power, but also that he didn't have the maturity to handle that privilege. So yes, it's a privilege to have a healthy, beautiful, sexy body. It's a privilege to be loved, to love and be loved in a healthy, successful relationship. It is a privilege to have a successful multi-million-dollar business. It is a privilege, to be healthy and to be healed. All of those are privileges. But are you mature enough, or are you working on building the maturity to handle that privilege? It is powerful to be loved and to love, and to be in a space to do it in a healthy way. It is powerful to run a multi-million-dollar business and hire 200 people. You have the power of handling and paying 200 people in a company. That is powerful. It is powerful to handle 10 country offices or regional offices. It is powerful to be healed, because healed people heal people, right? That is power. But can you handle it, right? Or do you need to build the capacity to be able to handle that power? That is my assignment for you. That is your assignment for your future person who is going to live that dream. Because your brain has already said that is possible, you can handle it. But do you have the maturity, and do you have the experience to handle the power and the privilege that comes with it? For me, I have a lot of work to do. As soon as I read that, I was like, yo, Ayuma, we need to sit down and we need to handle this. We need to handle our business, because nobody else is going to come and wake me up and tell me, hey Ayuma, it is time to work on your dream. No, it is time to work on your privilege. It's time to work on your capacity. It's time to work on your experience. No one is going to do that for me. But this is the very pragmatic part of getting us to our dreams. Our brains have already affirmed that it is possible. But now our day-to-day gritty work is then building ourselves to become the people who live out those dreams. Okay? That's all I have for you today. Is there something that you have for me that you can share with me regarding this? Have you also been checked after listening to this video? Do you feel checked? Do you now realize how much you have to work on, but how possible your dreams are? You just need to pragmatically work on it, and that we can't escape this gritty work in the middle, right? Please comment below and let me know what you think about what you've just heard and what this story means to you. Please comment below and let me know. And if you know somebody who needs to hear this message, right, please share this video with them, okay? That's all I have for you today. I hope you feel challenged by this story and by this activity, this assignment, the way I do. I even feel like I'm sweating just by listening, just by hearing myself say that, because now I have to do it, right? So please remember, your dreams are possible. Your brain can't think of something that is not possible. If you think it, you can do it. And all you need to do is ask yourself, is it a capacity issue, experience, so that you can handle the power and the privilege that you truly desire for the person that you will be when your dreams finally come to life. And may your wildest women dreams come true. Okay? That's all I have for you today. Remember, this is Let's with Ayuma, an online safe space that I started to empower progressive women from all around the world, just like you and I, to thrive with purpose, and indeed as amazing people who can have the power, handle the power and the privilege that our dreams come with. Okay? Remember, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.